Hey USG fam, how y'all doing? We are doing amazing here. Cold. Everybody's in a cold snap. But anyways, we are getting ready to sow our pepper seeds. We are in the ending of January. I think today is January 30th, if I'm not mistaken. We usually sow our pepper seeds February 1st, 2nd, 3rd, somewhere around that spectrum. Only reason we are doing it 2 days in advance, not much of a difference, is because my mom is having surgery February 5th, and I am going to be heck of a busy in the month of February, and I'm definitely going to miss my window. So we are doing it early. Hopefully, I don't end up killing these seeds. So send prayers my way. And, prayers for my mom that she has a speedy recovery. And this time it takes, because this is her second surgery on that knee. The first one didn't go that well. Anywho's, moving forward, we are going to be sowing our peppers and our eggplants. These two things need to be sown together because they take a while to germinate. Anywho's, we already did our perennial flowers that take a while to germinate and need cold stratifications. Mine, I did not do cold stratification, and they did amazing coming up. I haven't been tending amazing to them, so that's a whole that's a whole detail in itself. We'll get to that when we get to that. But whatever, that's not what this video is. So I am going to go ahead and pick out the peppers that I am going to be doing, and we will be discussing that. Sowing is sowing. I have these in front of you that you guys see. These were pre-done when I did the planting for the perennial flowers, etc. So I have these ready to go. The sowing medium that I'm using is Epsoma. I hope I'm saying that correctly. These little trays are new to me. I got these in Amazon. They were about $30 for 10. So far, they're doing amazing. They are wicking the water from the bottom here. These are already pre-moistened. As you can see, there's water here in the bottom. I have to get rid of that water because this is already wet. These white ones here, these seeds are from 2022 to 2024. The blue ones here have them color coded. These are my new seeds from 2025. So I'm going to be going through all of these to see which seeds are the ones that I am going to be picking to be growing in my 2025 season. I'm obviously going to be doing that off camera because to keep you guys here is going to be ridiculously a long video. I've already blabbered a little too long. So let me go ahead and do that. I already have my trusty dibbler here. You guys know this guy is my best friend. I'm a girl that uses gloves. Also, I have psoriasis nails and they're really acting up now. So definitely my gloves today with me. I have my tags here, my garden marker. I have to go get it. I have tags from last year, but last year I was really not patient with my garden and ripping everything up. So kind of lost all my tags. So I have to re-tag. And probably going to get my little mister, and other than that, we are going to get rocking and rolling. So let me pick out what I'm going to be sewing, and I will bring you guys back to show you what I'm going to sew, and then we'll get this party started. Hopefully it'll be a short and sweet one unless I continue to blab. All right, y'all. I hope y'all ready because it's going to be a long one. I'm going to try to power through. Some of these I can say the names, some of them I can't. So some of them got pictures, some of them don't. So let's just move on with it, okay? So here we go. These are going to be the sweet peppers first. And the hot peppers, I don't have much. And I also have the eggplants. Oh my God. And I already went ahead and did the labels. I'm going to show you one of the plantings and then we're going to move on. So we have lilac bell pepper. Some of these are new to me, which are not much. And some of these are, most of these are stuff that I already planted last year and many seasons ago. Tried and true, love most of these. Some of these are things that I have people asking me for, especially stuff like this in front of you, because they're like, oh, these stuff we can't find in the supermarket, and they taste wonderful. So lilac pepper or lilac bell is a return for us. This one is actually new to me, so I'm actually lying to you, and I brought this one because of this purple beauty. So they might look similar, but I think that the color on the packaging is different, so I can't wait to see this lilac purple in person. So Purple Beauty is a return to us. We have Chocolate Beauty, Keystone Resistant. We have Big Red Sweets, and we have a lot of thick wall peppers here. I also do thin walls. Habanada we did last year. It didn't do too well for us, so we'll try again this year. Corono de Toro Red. This is my husband's favorite. We have Yolo Wonder Bell. Banana Sweet. This one actually died on me last year, so we didn't get anything. Sun Bright. This one did really good last year. Jimmy Nardello, another favorite for my husband. Corono Yellow, another favorite. Golden California Wonder. Purple Beauty, we already have this one, so it's a repeat. Chocolate Bell, another repeat. I don't know how this happened, but I remember I only did one tag. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of that. Cubanelle. California Wonder, Emerald Giant, Pimiento, Diamond Bell, this one's new to us, Miniature Yellow Bell and Miniature Red Bell. These are to mimic the lunchbox snack bell peppers that you get in the supermarket. I got these from M.I. Garner, obviously. I also got the version from Johnny's. So we'll see how both of these do in the garden. Not a jalapeno, because I wanted the heatless variety of the jalapeno, because I also have the habanada. So we'll see. My husband tried the habanada. He said he felt some heat in it, but I've heard from the community that you can get that from these varieties. So interesting. Can't pronounce this one, but this one I had an issue with last season, where the fruit I couldn't figure out the word I wanted, where the fruit were actually small. I don't know if they're supposed to be, or that was a fluke. So that was interesting. Giant Marconi, my husband loves this. All right, so the next stack and the last pack for the sweets is from Johnny's, and we're gonna power through this one because most of these I can't pronounce. We have the Coronito, and this is their version. We got Gallo. Listen, this is another one. They don't have pictures, unfortunately. They don't have the pretty pictures, but you know, they what they lack in pictures, they give you in information. I don't know if this is the same one as the last one, so I labeled it a little bit different on my label to see if there's just two different varieties. So that'll be really interesting. This is Nitro. All right, and then we have these from Baker Creek or rareseed.com, however it is that you know them. This is new for this season. Criolla de Cocina. lipstick. This one was a prolific one for last year. Arroz con pollo. I didn't do this one justice last year, unfortunately. I ended up putting this one underneath my cherry tomatoes. Why did I do that? I mean, I knew that was a big mistake, but I did it anyway. King of the North. Oh my God, this produces huge, big sized peppers. I recommend every gardener to grow this one. Yellow Monster. This one was another one. This produces amazing, huge, elongated peppers. Another one, a must grow in every garden. And the last one I have here, Ajis Cacucha. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that last one right. We know this. Every Puerto Rican knows this as Ajis Dulce. It even says it here in the back. Ajis Dulce, and we use this in our sofrito. I'm going to plant at least 2 of these. So, you know, last year I was not able to get them in the garden because, again, I did it a disservice and I planted it underneath my cherry tomatoes. Why did I do that? Again, stupid move. But, you know, it's just, it's one of those things that you live and learn. But again, I should have known better and I did that. Why? Again, I don't know. We don't eat a lot of hot peppers here, but I got suckered into purchasing 2 of them this year for whatever reason it was. I did it. Luke ended up, you know, opening up his store and he talked about 2 of these highly and I got suckered into them. So I bought them. If anything, my sister ends up taking them home and using them. This one's Pequeño Red. We got Fresno Chili. I always grow cayenne long because my husband does like the red chili flakes. So I dehydrate them and turn them into red chili flakes. And every household likes jalapenos. I think this is the only heat he can tolerate. And I have this from Baker Creek. I am going to try, well, I've grown mean peppers or hot peppers before from your Carolina Reapers and then some. So I have this Scotch bonnet, which I've grown it before. So I'm going to grow it again this year. I stopped growing hot peppers, you know, in all entirely. But I'm going to grow that this year. He has friends in his job that are descendants of Jamaicans and stuff like that, that he gives my produce to. And he gives some of my hot peppers too, I think in the 2022, 2023 season. And I was like, oh, what are you talking about? These are not hot. And they asked him if I had any hotter peppers. So I'm going to grow those for them. They don't know. They never expect anything. They take whatever is overflow. So I'm going to try to grow those for them because I know that, you know, that's their cuisine. So I'm going to sprinkle in a little love into my garden just for them. So with peppers, you usually try to sow your eggplants as well because they kind of grow, you know, in the same climate. So the eggplants that I will be growing this year, this one's new to me. It's Rosita. And this was interesting. I just picked it up because it reminded me of, where is it? The Rosa Bianca. And it looks kind of the same. It just has like these whitings here. I ended up looking at it in the back and it intrigued me because I don't think I read the description. And it says here that this is a 1940s Puerto Rican variety. And it's really interesting. I mean, I don't go here to back of my background, but I am a Puerto Rican descendant. And this is really interesting to see. My mom will be really intrigued on this one. So we'll be growing this one. It'll be the first time. I hope that it takes and it grows really interesting. Interestingly enough, last year season I had a really decent eggplant harvest, and I plan to incorporate the same thing this year. I sprinkled my eggplants in different areas of my garden, and I hope to do the same thing this year. Diamond eggplant is new to me, and I will be growing that this year as well. So we'll see. Rosa Bianca is a return to us. This one is also a return to us. This one is gorgeous. I think this one and this one is my mother-in-law's favorite, so we grow that for her. Aswanda. It kind of reminds me of the Black Beauty. Black Beauty is a true and staple. I've never gotten this one to grow to its full, growth as something that you see in the supermarket, but I always keep trying. And this one right here, this one really surprised me. This one is a very nice contender. This one's a Japan variety. And this one gave me my run for my money in 2024 season. This one was an amazing producer, and this is one that was giving me most of the eggplants of the 2024 season. So that's what I will be sowing for today. Once it comes to my eggplants, once it comes to my sweet peppers and a sprinkle of hot peppers for the 2025 pepper and eggplant sowing. So like I said, what I will be sowing them in is these. These have been working marvelous for me right now. I currently have it in these poultry things that I got in the supermarket. I got this idea from Nicole at Flower Hill Farm. This works amazing so far. I could go get my 20 flats, but they're in the backyard. It's currently really cold outside, and I really don't want to go out there right now. I'm eventually going to have to, because I got to pot up probably the perennials, but we'll do that at a certain time, at a certain date. Other than that, I'll bring you back in when I'm ready to sow, but I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and let's move forward. My labels are already created, so I'm pretty much ready to go. Alright guys, so I went ahead and labeled the first 3. I'm going to be going right across this way. I have my first priority here, and this one is packaged for 2025. As you can see, I'm using the seeds all from the 2024 and 2024 to 2025 storage containers. If you saw my organization video, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm a little behind on editing, so just bear with me. I apologize. It is what it is. Life is lifing right now, so what can I say? So I'm going to be using this little dibbler. I mean, these seeds are tiny. I expect amazing germination. These companies that I'm using right now, Johnny's, Baker Creek, rareseed.com, however you guys know it, and M.I. Gardner, which is my tried and true, their germinations are fantastic. So I'm not concerned, but I'm still going to be using 2 to 3 seeds. I mean, M.I. Gardner is amazing on, putting really good amounts of seeds. I mean, this here right now says 50 seeds in here, and these packages are about $2 each. So, I mean, you can't go wrong. So, I'm going to be putting 3 seeds per cell. Now, am I going to thin these? Nah. I might thin them to 2. I like to leave 2 in here maximum, but I still put 3 because I don't like to wait around just for 1. You should never wait around for 1 seed, but I will leave maximum 2 seeds or 2 seedlings, let's say, per cell, because peppers like to hug or hold hands. And I will leave 2 adult plants in, together, because they become stronger, they hold hands, and they will produce. So I plant high density. If you watch any of my videos of my garden tours and everything, you know, if it triggers you, it triggers you. I might not be for you. I get it. It's fine. You know, some people are not people's cup of tea, and that's fine. But I produce, I get production, it works. You know, by the ending of August, my backyard looks like a jungle, but it's my jungle, is my perfect jungle, and I get production. So, you know, I'm not going to poo poo, you know, knock on wood, you know. I'm not saying that every year is going to be the same, but it works. I'm not putting this dibbler down that far. I'm just making an indent so I know that my seed is going to go in there. And then I'm just going to literally just pick up any seed. You know, sometimes I like to look through them. I'll space them out, but you can see the viability of these seeds. None of them look rotten. They are perfectly white, nice and dry. So, you know, you literally go ahead and pick up the litter and just drop your seed in your little, you know, indent. You're not looking to bury it that deep, because if you do, then it'll, you know, it'll rot in there, and you're not looking to do that. And then I just put away the rest and move on to the next one. It's that simple. This year I probably will incorporate putting some vermiculite in. This is the vermiculite that I have. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not a highly quality, you know, vermiculite. I do have a better vermiculite. I think it's from Burpee. But anyone, you know, is fine. At this point, I'm just trying to prevent some algae on top. I mean, a little bit of algae is fine, but I just don't want to look at it. You know, to my eyes, it is just not pleasing, and I'm just trying not to look at it. That's all it is. But other than that, I'm just gonna continue to plow through this. I don't think I have enough with just these that I have in front of me. I have a lot to go through. I have another one of these set up, just one more. I might have to set more up. We'll see what happens. I'll come back with you guys and show you the end results, but I'm gonna go ahead and probably just play some music in the background and just, you know, enjoy myself, and I'll bring you guys back for the end product. Okay, so I'll see you guys shortly. All right, so this was about almost, from start to finish, I want to say about 2 hours. Yeah, but the process of the seeding, not that long. So it took the whole 2 flats of this. These are 16, and there's 4 of these in here, so I can't do quick math. So don't hold me to that. And then I had to use 2 of these up here. 2? Yes, 2 of these up here. So I have 2 eggplants up here. So, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, they're started. So that's what they're looking like. And they are on a heat mat. Just the one heat mat. Because I think that would be sufficient enough to give them bottom heat. They are not on a dome cover. I already covered this the last time that I started the perennials that needed cold stratification and all this and all that, and they did fine. They did fine, and not a problem. But you know, this is what this whole scenario snap is looking like. There's an update, one update on the channel. And I'm due to give you guys an update, but you guys have got a quick view. I'm currently bottom watering the stuff now, but this is what the peppers and eggplants of the 2025 season is looking like. Let's wish them well. Let's wish them luck, wish them a lot of germination because they're going to need them. And I am going to need them because let's wish them, a good run because I'm going to be busy in February for sure. And let's hope that we don't kill them because I have no room. I have no wiggle room to get this wrong. Because if I get this wrong, it's a lot of starts from the garden, and you know that the garden does not have a good variation, and we have a lot of good variation in these seeds that we have, and that's a lot of peppers, which we all know. If y'all know me, we ain't got space. So we already know where we're going to put this. That's the question of every single year. But I digress because we're going to find space. We're going to find space. If we don't find space, we're going to make space. Yeah, I know my motto. But this is what it is. Peppers of 2025. We growing, baby. We growing. And we got the perennials. Next is going to be the tomatoes. And we're going to start those in March. So we got a month to grow these, to tend to these, to baby these. These will hopefully grow in the ground in May for Mother's Day weekend. That's usually the rule of thumb around here. We've gotten a really cold winter abnormally for us. Technically normally for us, or normal. Abnormal is what we've been getting for the past years, but we'll see. Hopefully that has killed all the bad bugs and we do good this year for gardening season once it comes to pest control. But I can't wait. I mean, once we start these seasons, like, we can taste it. Not that I eat any of this, but I use it in my cuisine. So I'm itching for tomatoes. I'm itching. It was really nice to have this already ready. So I might think of just, I'm not doing it today because I have other things to do. But if I can find some spare time in between my busy life, I might think of, because I have them here already, of just boiling some water in my kettle and, boiling some soil and getting these things done, because having this pre-done was really nice. It saved me some time. But anyways, guys, I'm just rambling. Thinking to myself, because you know what this is. This is my garden journal. And you guys are my friends that are listening and watching me and cheering me along. But as always, guys, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And watch to help us on our YouTube journey. As always, we will see you on our next one. Bye, guys. Next are tomatoes. Remember, hit the subscribe. Till the next one. Bye-bye.